Okay, this is part 3 of the Galaxie build. So I did buy this car, $1,500. The guy towed it over to my house for $200, which is, I mean, it was worth it. Nice guy, I like him. So I've been looking over this car. The other car, the main car that I'm going to build is being delivered today. It's a Galaxie 500. This is a 500 too. Again, I don't know anything about these cars. So I was looking for a new project, and this is what I decided. But so this is what I'm learning. I think I said in the last video, or the guy explained in the last video. The back piece is different for the. I don't know. I guess this is a coupe. I don't know what the difference in the names. A coupe, fastback. But I like this style too. But so there's no pink slip on this. It's just for parts. It's just for sheet metal. And I think the price is right. I mean, to go out and buy metal and pay delivery and wait for it and it gets damaged. No, here it is. I can just cut pieces off, patches. I bought the other car too. It's outside the one I showed in the last video. Just that frame. He wanted $1,500. I got him down to $500. The frame is. I'm trying to think what to say here. Well, first, if I didn't say it, this is a 60-year-old car. This is built in '64. This is 2024. I am amazed at how good this sheet metal is, and it's a lot heavier. A lot beefier metal they used back then. And I'm just going to explain a little bit more for anybody that might be interested in my videos. What I learned from my last car is when I bought that Trans Am, it was missing so many pieces all over. I didn't know what pieces they were, let's say the dashboard was missing, for instance. It wasn't, but let's say it was. On this car, again, this is the parts car. I have a dash. This shows me the dash off. I could lay it on there. I could find out how it's bolted on. There's little hints on this, and the real reason I'm going to build the other car is it has a swing away steering. We'll see that in that car, and it's supposed to show up today if I didn't say that. But even here, the floor pan looks good. I mean, I haven't gone through all this stuff yet. Just looking at that. This thing here weighs, I don't know, 10 pounds? They don't make stuff like that anymore. Got some cool little stickers. But yeah, all the metal, even around here, it looks good. That is heavy duty metal. Here's the window where they usually rot out. It's got some rust, but it's not rotted. It's just amazing. To me, it's amazing. So here's the serial number. I haven't looked it up, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to build this car. And then there's a number here too. 416. It amazes me how good this metal is. It really does. So this is a parts car I bought for sheet metal. That's why I bought it. And chrome. There might be some chrome in here I need. There's all kinds of pieces in here. This is 64 right there. Then I bought the, so that one's good. Again, I had a problem with the steering wheel in my other car. So there's a complete steering wheel there. Not complete, but mostly complete. Here's another one here. Here's some more metal I could maybe use. Another problem I had with my car is that all the lights were missing. And I had a hell of a time figuring out there were some springs on here, on the other one. I don't have to figure it out this time. There's the spring. There's one there, and I guess that's the only one. But my one was completely, this is the radiator support. Mine was completely rotted out. Here's a rotted section. But I don't know what I was gonna say. My mind went somewhere else. Oh, then here's the other car. Other frame. Again, this is part 3. Just kind of checking out what I got. So somebody's went through here and sanded this and painted it probably, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. But what I like about it, I can see all the body mounts. I can see what they look like. I can see how it goes together. All these parts are here. It's together on the other car. The other car, the one I just showed you, this one has springs in it. The other one, the springs are sitting inside. Here's the shims, how you shim your alignment. This piece of sheet metal, this floor pan, this stuff is thick. This is like twice, I want to say, yeah, maybe twice as thick as the other, as the Trans Am. This is heavy duty metal. And the Trans Am didn't have a frame. And check out these springs. Okay, look at this spring here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 leads. And then look at this area here. Oh, another thing, get sidetracked. I guess that's a stabilizer. But what I noticed, it's got hydraulic lines going to it. But these rear leaf springs, let's see, 1, 2, that looks like it's got 3 springs with that little torsion bar or whatever you want to call that. Again, I'm just looking at the car right now. I haven't really gone over it. Oh, I bought these, to move this car around, I went to Harbor Freight. I bought these wheel dollies, 12 bucks each. Check this out, I'm gonna put my hand on here. I can move the car. 12 bucks each. And I got 4 more for the other car. No, the other car doesn't have an engine. I mean, the car that's coming here has an engine and transmission in it. So when that car shows up, supposedly today, I'll add that into this video. And I also got another gas tank way over there, if you can see it. I just drained it out in those bushes. There was a little bit of something in there. Now I'm just gonna say this. I don't know who's gonna watch these videos. Maybe nobody. But if you wanna rebuild a '64 Galaxie, you don't want to buy when it's all done, because let's say you don't have the money. I don't really have. Well, I guess I could come up with the money. I have to take everything I have. But I want to build a car. I don't care how long it takes. And I want to build it from other cars, and and it's not going to be numbers matching. I'm going to put whatever engine I want in there. I'll put whatever transmission I want in there. I put whatever dash I want in there. But I'm not going to go crazy on money. I just want to build this car for some reason. And you know what? Before I built my Trans Am, I had never built a car in my life. But now that I did it, I have the confidence that I could build any car. It just takes time and money. But if you get, what I did learn, if I didn't already say this, try to get some parts cars. These things are hard to find cheap. I mean, I searched the whole country. I did like what do they call it? I don't know. I did a marketplace search and a Craigslist. If you type it in, you can do a search of the whole country. I found, I'm just going to turn this around again. I found some cars that were halfway decent for $10,000. Halfway decent. But they still had rot, and they still needed sheet metal. And who knows about the frames, because most of them are back east. To get a really good car with the 427, which I probably won't put in here, is like 60 grand, 60 to 80 grand. So, again, $1,500 for this car. I got that one out there for $500. He wanted 50, and I got him down to $500 because he just needed to get it out of there. And I got one more car coming today, if I didn't already say that. Supposedly today. That's a whole other story. That one's gonna be $2,800. So $2,800 plus 15, I think that's 28, 38, 43, I think, 43, and 500 is 48. 400 to deliver, 52, and 200 deliver, 100 to deliver this one, 52, 52, about 5,400. Now, the other one that's coming, the guy told me he's honest. I mean, who knows who's honest, but the transmission won't go in reverse. The guy delivering told me the car won't start. I don't care, because I'm gonna, whatever the transmission engine, that's coming out anyway. But I'm gonna build this a little bit backwards, I think. I'm gonna get, than I did the last car. I am going to do all the body work and maybe paint it first. I've never painted a car in my life, but I could practice on sections of this car, and it doesn't even matter if it's perfect. The only way I can learn is by doing it, right or wrong. Again, this is not for everybody, but to me, I got the shop, I got the time. To me, it's fun. So when the other car gets here, I'll add it onto this video. We'll walk around that car, and then I'll just decide what I'm gonna do. But you know, I did realize when I got this car over here, the guy had all this stuff. If you look at the last video, that stuff was on the car. It was just sitting on the car over there, the hood, the quarter panel. It was just sitting on here. It wasn't really bolted on. So now I got all this stuff on that table. I need that table. So I might, again, I don't know how it goes together, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money, but I might put that together at least half-ass, just so I can get that table cleaned off. So from the experience that I have learned, oh, you notice there's no hood hinges on here. I'm not sure how those go on yet. Maybe right here. The master cylinder's missing. I assume that's the master cylinder. So just take it in. There's the springs, there's a horn. Again, I didn't have any horns. What's this? Armrest. This is back in the days when they, look, here's a hinge. This is back in the days when they had chrome on cars. So let's see. Does it go like that? It probably goes like this. Yeah. Oh, look at, I had a hell of a time finding safety belts too. Here's a safety belt. Bumper. I think these are the floor pans. I mean the door sills. This bumper looks okay. But again, I don't know how it bolts on. Is there supposed to be brackets on it? It's got organ plates. I can't see the year on them yet. But again, this is great. It's got clues. This is how the trim goes on. Let's see, what is this? If you can see that, I can't see it. Let's see if I can switch the range on this while I'm filming. Yeah. It's not focusing. Anyway. That's what I'm doing. Oh, and I got some manuals. Off eBay. The other problem I had doing the car is I couldn't find any good pictures. But this has got all kinds of pictures in it. I couldn't find anything like this for the Trans Am. Well, I could, but not this detailed. This is great. So that's the interior. These came as a set. Look at this. It's even got all the parts numbered. Well, this must explain the different body styles. Yeah, look at, here's the fastback. Here's the sedan. Maybe the trunk lid is different. We'll find out. But that looks the same. Oh, this is a 4-door. But it's a 4-door. This is the fastback. I think that's the fastback. Anyway. Maybe what they did is that's the body style they used on the 4-door. So that would mean that I would guess that the door on the 4-door is shorter. Like about that much. That's my guess. Anyway, ex-carpenter, I like to build things, so here's my build. Oh yeah, another goofy thing. These stupid, what do you call them? Don't know why I can't think of the name of it. WD-40. This lid keeps popping off. It just falls off. So I tried epoxying it. I tried all kinds of stuff. I finally just put on duct tape. See if it still works. Yeah. Anyway, that's my fix, duct tape. Yeah, I'm just looking through this book. This is pretty amazing. They show, I couldn't find this on my car, on the Trans Am. They show how all the molding it's held on. I mean, and I think I was right. It's a model I have, and I don't see what it's called. But I guess this roof shape was, well, you get the, yeah, I guess this came in 2-door or 4-door. I don't see, we'll see why it's not called out. And I guess the mirror had or at least some of the mirrors had a remote inside. But this shows everything. I guess they came with power windows. What is it? 8. Is that the whole mechanism? 8. A regulator and assembly. It doesn't say if it's, let's see, 8. Manual. Oh, less arm manual, that's what it says. Amazing. Why don't they have information like this anymore? These whole seat belts. This is a great book. Great book. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Anyway, well worth the money. Let's see, who is this made by? Official licensed product, Ford Motor Company. Jim Osborne Productions. We appreciate your purchase of this volume of the Ford Assembly Manual. Due to the conditions of the original documents, some pages may be difficult to read. Let's see. Or have fold lines, but remember these books are over 30 years old. So now it's 60 years now, so this book is 30 years old. Hopefully as time goes by, better copies will be available. Special thanks to Ford Motor Company. So this is not an original. I haven't seen an original assembly manual. I wonder if this guy's still around. Automotive decals. So somewhere out there's an original book. I just wanted to look one more time. Is there a year on here? Well, it says 30 years. I don't see a date. No portion of this book may be reproduced. They did have fax machines. Anyway, part 3. Yeah, one more thing. I was just, I was talking about putting the parts on the body, the front quarter. I'm just thinking, I'm thinking to myself, I got another car coming, so I can look at that one to see how it goes on. But this is showing how it bolts onto here. That's the front, the radiator support. That's what I call it. They call it the grill assembly, I think. Up here, one. Anyway, and it shows how it attaches here. Let's see, that goes, that bolt in the fender goes right there. I can see that bolt's, I don't know if you can see it. See it sticking out. Not sure what that is. Oh, here's another one right there. So it bolts here and here. Let's go look at the quarter panel. Yep, there it is. This is near the door, here and here. And look at, here's the antenna. Remember the days when they had antennas? This is just a well-made piece of metal. There's that other piece that I was looking at. If you can see that, that's the part that bolts to. You see, this would tilt up. I'm just thinking to myself here. So the quarter panel sticks all the way out to here, but it must bolt. Where am I? This is the front. Yeah, it hangs out over. And this bolts in sideways to who knows where, to here. But man, these lines are crisp. That might have a little dent in it. I don't see any body work on here at all. Any Bondo. Check out the mirror. It's way out on the quarter panel. They just don't make stuff like this anymore. Look at this chrome. 60 years old. Here's another bolt. So those two are the top. This is the underneath the car. That one goes in the middle somewhere. Right here, probably. That's my guess. Now, the radiator support must sit here. That's good, because mine were completely rotted in the Trans Am. At least I can see what they look like. I couldn't even see what mine looked like because they were missing. Must be the bumper. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, here comes the truck with the car. I told him to go to the end of the street, which is down there, and turn around. It's one of those big car haulers here. I just want to remember this. First time I ever had a car hauled like this. Let's see what happens. Here he comes, I can hear him. This truck is freaking huge. He said it's 90 feet long. 90 feet long. Anyway, here's my $2,800 car. Maybe I'll take pictures of it unloading, I don't know. I just started filming again. difference. Now the bottom track sliding.
Okay, go ahead. You want us to just roll it in?
Okay, I'm gonna stop because I probably gotta push. Okay, here's the car. It wouldn't start. The starter wouldn't engage. The battery was dead. Here's what I was talking about. Actually, I don't think it's that bad, but it's a small patch. Looks like. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'm too close. It looks like right here, right there. I'd say the bumper is straight. I can't believe these 60-year-old cars. Oh, and then I can't get the swing away too. The swing away steering, I'm not sure how to work it, but I think it's rested up. Anyway, this will be the end of video 3. I see some rust over there. Who knows why it's painted white? Maybe it was hit, I don't know. But it's what I expected. Next video we'll do a more thorough inspection of it. Looks like the bumper is split. Well, I got more bumpers in the other car. Let's see. Looks pretty straight there. Looks straight. Maybe there's a bump. Yeah, there's a bump right in this area. Anyway, that's enough for today. So the hunt is over. Now is the build. Oh, you know what? Let's just look at the front bumper. Front bumper looks okay. Front grille looks okay. The chrome looks okay. I think its back bumper needs to be replaced. I got the lights. Yeah, look at. Anyway, I can't wait. Fun. I look forward to working on this car.